Yes, I know. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I do have some explaining to do. As many of you guys know, I own two businesses in Montreal, Canada. And those two businesses are in the event industry. And yes, I know you guys are thinking it. Event industry, worldwide pandemic, social distancing, doesn't work out. So let me give you a little background about myself. I personally like to always be busy. I am always busy. So pre-coronavirus, I was always busy. If I wasn't going to pick up something from my supplier, I was going to drop off something to my customer. If I wasn't going to drop off something to my customer, I would go pick up a check. I was always busy. And unfortunately, after coronavirus, we had a quarantine for I think a month, and now things are very slow because people are not having events. People are not needing my services, and so demand has shot down like crazy, and that personally has put me into a shock, has put me into an anxiety, stress, a depressive, just sad mood. And so it's been a while since I posted a YouTube video because of these reasons. I've just felt completely down and discouraged. Like I had no way of getting out of my position. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs on YouTube or in the world are actually feeling this, are feeling the demand that is dropping for what they do, which is leaving them with so much time on their hand that they're so not used to it. It kind of puts them into a shock, which is what is happening to me. And so that is why I opted out to really focus on my mental health and really gather all this whole situation and try to actually look at the positive. Also, I had moved out for the first time out of my mom's house during this pandemic. And that was also a reason for why I didn't post. I was trying to get accustomed to life by myself. And yeah, that's why you see this new setup, new environment. Let's get into the freaking video. I really wanted to take this first video back as a video to show you guys what I have been doing to cope with my stress and my anxiety through this coronavirus situation, pandemic, as an entrepreneur. And so I really think the most important thing in this world is mental health. I don't care what anybody says. And so if I can take this first video to show you guys the 4 little things that I've done to keep me productive and to keep me to cope with these problems that I'm facing, then I'm gonna do it. And so this video is gonna be a bit different than what I usually do. Next video, I promise, is gonna be a stock analysis. Before we actually get into the video, I really hope that what I'm about to tell you is gonna help you if you are feeling the same way that I do. And if you are feeling the same way that I do, let me know down below so I don't feel alone and so that you don't feel alone and I can interact with you. So I really hope that these little steps or suggestions will actually help you in whatever you're going through, whether it's anxiety or stress or just not feeling like yourself these days. The first step in you taking control of your life and your mental health is to plan your day. During quarantine, I was not planning my day, honestly. I was just going about my day, trying to figure things out, trying to find things out. One thing I have done that has completely changed the way I go about my day is to plan my day, not the day of, but the day before. So what I mean is, let's say we're the 25th of August, okay? Plan your day on the 25th of August, right before you leave your office or your home office, the day before for the 26th. So this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go to your local dollar store. Here in Montreal, we call it Dollarama. That's where I bought this. This right here, this whiteboard, okay? I want you to go to Dollarama or the dollar store and get a small whiteboard like this. I want you to take it, open up the packaging, Put it on your wall if you want to, or keep it just laying on your wall. Take it up, take it when you need it. So the 25th at night when you're leaving the office, or when you're leaving your home office, or when you're going to bed, or whatever, you take it, you write to-do list, okay? And you write the date. And you write every single thing that you need done for the next day. So the 26th of August in this example. Trust me, this will change your life. If I need to go get groceries for the week, I'll put it on my to-do list. If I need to go and see a friend, I will put it on my to-do list. I really believe that in life, you have to have structure, okay? And I think for me personally, I found it. This to-do list system has given me structure in my life, has given me A, B, C, D, E steps to my day. And that is very important, and that has saved me a lot of time not being on my phone, because I know what I have to do, because I know how important it is to get it done. And so trust me, it's a mental thing, it's a structure thing. I don't see the harm in you getting a dollar whiteboard and writing what you have to do every day and having it be there at your office, desk, whatever you call it, so that it reminds you and gives you structure every day. Trust me, you guys gotta do this. The second step is sleeping early and the importance of drinking a lot of water. And when I tell you this makes a difference, this makes such a difference. Let me ask you a question. When you have a remote control for your TV, and that remote control's batteries are dead, they are not charged up, does your TV work? It doesn't work. So why is it different for you? Why is it different for you? Why are you sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning? Why? Personally, before COVID and during COVID, I was sleeping extremely late, 2, 3, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I've realized, and now I sleep early. Like when I come home, say 10 o'clock, say 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock is the max that I go to. 12 is the max that I go to. If I sleep earlier, I know and I feel my body the next day to be a lot healthier. And what I mean by that is your mental health, okay? Your mental health is only as strong as you train it. And if you train your mental health, but you don't let it recharge, you will not be able to fight off stress and depression and anxiety. You will not be able to fight it off. It will be actually harder for you to fight it off when your mental is not charged up. The third step, or the third suggestion that I can give you that has helped me get out of my slump, is to stay, away, from, your, phone. Stay away from your phone, guys. Trust me, okay? I know TikTok is so cool. Facebook is so cool. I love it. Instagram, I love posting pictures and liking pictures. Oh my God, it's amazing. Pornhub is awesome. We all know that these platforms strip us from time during our day, which forces us not to get shit done. What I did different after Corona to get myself out of the slump is to use my phone only as a means of communication and try to be off it as most possibly as I can. I don't know if that was English, but you know what I mean. I will not get on TikTok, because once you get on these platforms, their end goal is to keep you on the platform. TikTok's goal as an app is to keep you on the platform. Did you ever ask yourself why it's so easy for you to flip through videos? It's so easy. It keeps you entertained so you can stay on the app. But if you do not even press the app in the first place to get on it, you will not lose time. You will realize how much time you have effectively saved, and how much time that you can take that you've saved and throw it into things that you need to work on to get shit done. So the fourth suggestion and fourth step that I suggest you go through if you are in a slump or you're having anxiety attacks is to listen to somebody that is better than you. So, there's a lot of things that we allow into our lives that affects our days, our months, our years, okay? So I'll give you an example. Let's say you listen to music that talks about depression. Well, my friend, you're gonna be depressed. If you listen to music that talks about smoking weed, well, my friend, it's gonna be 10 o'clock in the morning and you're gonna wanna smoke weed and light up a joint. You have to really be cautious of what you are putting and allowing into your life. So instead of listening to music that honestly, in my opinion, does not feed your mind in any sort of way, why don't you go and listen to a podcast? Pick two people who you look up to, who you respect, and my pick is Gary Vaynerchuk and Steve Harvey. The first person, Gary Vaynerchuk, I think he's so awesome. He's probably my biggest idol. I personally love his work ethic, and I also love the fact that he preaches that the goal, the end goal, should not be money. Because when the end goal is money, you're gonna be stressed your whole life, man. The end goal should be happiness. Happiness should be the end goal. And here's a little snippet that you guys can see what I mean.
The reason winners win is because they don't give a shit what you think about their losses. The reason I roll the way I roll is I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care what my mom's opinion is. And when you're in that cocoon, then you could just go fast because, you know, when I love losing more than my biggest competitor loves me losing, well, I'm unbeatable. Like, because I love losing. I love the climb. I love the grind. I don't want the riches.
And Steve Harvey, the reason why I chose Steve Harvey as my second idol, because he preaches something completely different than what Gary Vaynerchuk preaches. Steve Harvey preaches faith, and that you have to have faith in God and how the universe works to get what you want and what you're actually striving for, with a little bit of hard work. Check this snippet out.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm gonna ask you one question, I'm gonna go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they po?
Yeah, guys, those are my suggestions, my tips, what I did to get out of this slump. But I would be lying to you guys if I told you guys I wouldn't feel any anxiety attacks now, or I'm fully 100% okay, or I'm always happy, because that's a lie, because nobody's ever fully always happy. Anxiety is a real problem, and it's something to be talked about and not be ashamed of. And so as much as these suggestions help, and they help a lot, you still have to take your anxiety and your mental health as a day-to-day issue that you're working on. It's not a one-time quick fix, okay? So all in all, guys, if you start feeding your mind positivity, if you plan your day, if you start drinking a lot of water and resting a lot, if you stay away from your phone, if you have faith in God, if you listen to people that you think are really wise and that can provide value to your life, I promise you, I freaking promise you, and you add a hint of hard work, I promise you guys, I promise you that everything is gonna be okay. You're gonna get everything you want if you actually put in the work and you do all these steps that I've told you. And implement whatever you guys want to implement into your life. It's your life at the end of the day, so customize it, guys. Take control of it. Trust me. So, now there's gonna be a bunch of stock analysis videos being dropped, so be ready, be ready, be ready. See you guys in the next video.